head coach told me before the game. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Noles headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll give it to Johnson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He wants to go deep. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I love the coverage in the back end by the secondary. That DB was glued to the wide receiver, staying right behind him, and was able to locate the ball and get his pilot there to knock it down.
And the decibel level starting to increase here on this early 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you could regroup, because this environment is hostile.
He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Daniels. Got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Takes the easy one to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Noles! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Will, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The handoff to Johnson. There's a little room there. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB and so many things to look at.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first. The 20, past the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Finds a man on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Got a man. It's Lyles. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The Seminoles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. The offense changing the play. Motion from the back. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Now on the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off play action. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long.
Flag 14. Rampage. Go.
Looking left. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Oh, better look out! They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. And we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Third down play to open the period. They'll give it to Johnson. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying the left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, a lot of people in Florida State really excited about Quintravion Wisner coming in over from Texas to fit into this offense. Obviously, a very disappointing year last year, David. And with Wisner and his game-breaking ability with his speed, they're really expecting a lot of explosive plays from their transfer running back.
Man, and so much excitement last year when you started and you beat Alabama, and like everybody was pounding their chest, and then everything's really changed since that point. Norvell back calling plays. You know, he is obviously a guy that's under pressure, under fire, been talked about a lot. This could go a long way. They could have an explosive offense. Get that side of the ball taken care of again. A long way to having another turnaround season for Florida State.
And the Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down.
And we've already seen it with this offense, man. They do a good job. They're going to use him as a receiving threat. Let him match up on linebackers. He can win those matchups. He can make big plays. Now they just do it a different way. They call the screen. Let those linemen run upfield, get him the football in some space, and try to let him create a big play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Just keeps swinging it. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but, man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big 3rd down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling. Breaks into the open. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Makes the catch. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Might be changing the route. It's a draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a crease to the left. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Swings it out to his running back. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Sends it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. On the draw, it's Johnson. They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as clock runs before the half.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving out to the right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Running inside, it's Johnson. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. It's caught downfield. There he goes. Takes it all the way inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9-yard line, and they turn in a huge chunk play. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 22 team, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's the Hoosiers who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. They now move to 9-0 on the season, one of the best starts in the history of the program. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warrick and Lavernius Coles. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He makes the grab. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal.
Well, obviously they were trailing going into halftime, and they knew coming out, getting the ball back first, they were going to have to put a drive together. And how good does this thing look, man? Running the ball, throwing the ball up and down the field. Now they're down in a goal-to-go situation with an opportunity to tie this thing up. This has looked really, really good by the offense coming out of halftime.
Here comes the option. The pitch. Touchdown Seminoles! That one will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Got his man. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And that's a great start to this second half. That's what you talked about in the locker room at halftime. Don't let them create momentum. Don't let them start to create a comeback. Come back on this first drive, set the tone. The defense doing that right off the bat.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Doak. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, it's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces third and goal. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point is good. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. In play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man in the middle. The Tigers are in the hurry up. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. Midway point of the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Man, Aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out of the field and make some stops.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And you still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Here we go. Ready. Line 29. Line 29. I'm scared. Let's go one more. Okay. Where did he go?
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got a little grass. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. No, he got loose. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Moore. Could not make his way to the corner. Clemson jumps to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Eagle, eagle.
Second down, he'll throw it. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Oh, he makes the catch. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clemson calls its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Laterals it back. He's got it on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Noles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
The Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got the quick pass. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point.
38, Clemson, 27.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Leaves it with the running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterbacks take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.